Are you a magician? Because when I'm with you, everyone else just disappears.
Oh. Weiter Norden.
Du kommst auch aus Deutschland?
Nein, ich komme aus Portugal.
Oh, woher kannst du so gut Deutsch?
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie.
More points for you.
Nice.
Hello! Today I'll meet 5 girls from different countries. Feeling a little bit nervous, I don't know how they're gonna be like, which languages they're gonna speak, so I don't know if I can understand them well, but let's see how it goes. Hello! Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Salut, je m'appelle Luan et je viens de la Haute-Savoie, à côté de Genève.
I have no clue actually. I'm supposing the first word you said was hi. I've never heard it before. I was expecting to recognize it. Huh? It's probably an European language because I feel like I've heard a little bit of like Latin words, Latin originating words. Do you think I would recognize the formal? Easy?
Yeah. Since it's too easy, I do it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you teach me some flirting lines in your language that you use in your country?
In my country, we use it a lot as a joke. So, I know only some. Est-ce que tu serais pas Google? Parce que je trouve tout ce que je recherche en toi.
I didn't understand anything. Now I'm so curious what that means.
Next one, oui. Est-ce que tu ne t'es pas trop blessé quand t'es tombé du ciel?
I'm feeling it already, but I have no clue what it means, so yeah.
Est-ce que ton père serait pas un voleur parce que tes yeux sont remplis d'étoiles?
I mean, it sounds nice. So in your country, what do people usually do on first dates?
Je pense que dans mon pays, on va au restaurant, on va au cinéma.
Okay, I understood that.
Et après, on se promènerait à côté d'une rivière et c'est tout.
So I got restaurant, cinema, but I didn't get anything else. But it sounds nice, that's for sure. And is there any like specific food people eat or something they drink?
Dans mon pays, si on devait manger quelque chose de spécifique, ce serait, je pense, dans un restaurant italien, donc des pâtes, comme ça, et on buvrait du vin. Sounds like you understood, like, really good thing.
Si tu pouvais choisir un endroit en France pour aller en rendez-vous, quel endroit est-ce que tu vas choisir?
Je pense que j'irais dans le sud, parce que...
Quand t'as su?
Ouais.
Ah, c'est beau là.
Parce que vu qu'on est en été, il fait chaud, il y a la mer et je sais pas, il y a une vibe qui vient. Maybe from like Belgium or Suisse.
No, I'm from Portugal.
Ah, ok.
Yeah. Presque tout le portugais apprendre le français à l'école.
Ah ouais?
J'ai aussi là.
Tu parles trop bien français.
Merci.
I didn't expect it, and I thought, he fooled me all along. He understood what I said from the beginning, and after I thought, he speaks really well. French.
I understood the flirting lines, and it's funny because one of them is we use the same in Portugal.
Really?
The one, did you fall from the sky?
Yeah, how do you say that in Portuguese?
Doeu quando caíste do céu. Yeah, doeu quando, it means like, did it hurt when you fell from the sky?
Yeah, but I've never used speaking lines, so I have to search on the internet before. Yeah, you were really good. Like, I didn't expect it at all. And I was like, I'm doing a really good job at hiding my country.
Yeah.
I was so proud of me. I just speak in French and I was like, oh my god, okay.
Bye, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Actually, I was a bit nervous because I wasn't sure if I was gonna understand the pickup lines because that's super specific. You don't learn that at school. But yeah, I understood them, so I feel good about it, and she was super nice.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Could you introduce yourself in your language?
So, hola, me llamo Claudia y me gusta mucho dibujar y soy DJ.
Okay, I got DJ. I think that's an international word. I think you might be speaking Portuguese. I mean, it's probably Latin because I think you said like hola or something. Didn't sound like Spanish, maybe Portuguese. Can you teach me some flirting lines that you use in your country?
Okay, I am actually not good at flirting lines, but eres tan dulce que con solo verte engordo.
Okay, is it a funny one or just like really people say that?
It's kind of cute. I'm not sure if really people say that a lot.
Interesting. So in your country, how do people meet their partners? Do they use dating apps? Do they go on blind dates? How do they do it?
I think mostly at work or by friends, by mutual friends, like with some friends and those friends bring another friends, so they meet. Usually like that, like in a natural way, but these days, I mean, I think it's in every country, people is starting to use the apps, dating apps, yeah, but usually people have a bad image, I think, all around the world, right?
Actually, I have a friend of mine who got married recently and he met his wife on Tinder.
I mean, it could happen, yeah.
Yeah, it could happen, it's funny. ¿Has estado ahí?
Oh, claro! O sea, soy de Sevilla.
Ajá.
Así que estoy a 3 horas de lo que Algarve. Así que solía ir todos los veranos.
Oh, yo amo el Algarve. Yo soy de Porto.
Oh, ay, no he ido nunca.
En Galicia, ellos hablan casi que un portuñol, una mistura.
Sí, por el gallego, que
Sí.
tiene como raíces.
Yo hablo también solo portuñol.
Hablas muy bien, hablas bien. Yo no puedo hablar nada de portugués. Solo los entiendo, pero no puedo hablar. I didn't. Because you first said, like, sounds like Portuguese.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like almost.
Yeah.
You're close, but I didn't expect you to be from Portugal.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I know it's very similar to Portuguese because a lot of Portuguese people speak like a mixture.
A lot of Portuguese kids have exposure to Spanish, and that's how they learn it.
Oh, I wish we had the same thing. Usually many Portuguese people, I feel they can speak Spanish, and Brazilians too, but I feel we don't speak Portuguese that much, so I feel always, every time I meet Portuguese or Brazilians, I feel very ashamed. I also want to learn Portuguese.
I think it would be easier for you, for sure. Yeah, the first one was so cute.
It's true, right?
It's really cute. How was it again?
Que con solo verte engordo.
It means like you're so sweet that when I look at you or
Yeah,
something,
when I look at
I
you.
get fatter. I was expecting them to be similar to Portuguese pickup lines, but they were kind of different. It was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, nice
Hi,
to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Could you introduce yourself in your own language?
Hallo, ich bin Lara, ich bin 26 Jahre alt und ich komme aus Deutschland. Eins meiner Lieblingsessen in Deutschland ist Mettbrötchen und ich glaube, das schockiert viele Leute außerhalb von Deutschland ganz oft, weil das rohes Schweinefleisch basically ist.
Okay, I think you might be speaking a Nordic language? European, I think. You look a little bit Nordic in Europe because of your blonde hair and just the way you look overall, your facial features. I can't really tell, but I think you can be speaking maybe like Swedish or something like that. So can you teach me some flirting lines from your country?
Yes, I looked it up earlier. So I had to research a little bit. Yeah, women have no game. Glaubst du an die Liebe auf den ersten Blick oder soll ich nochmal vorbeigehen? Ja, I have a second one. Ich habe meine Telefonnummer verloren. Kann ich deine haben?
I understood telephone, I think. Yeah, you probably around like northern part of Europe. How do people find their partners?
I think it varies a lot, but usually it's kind of common to meet people through maybe other friends or maybe when you're out in the bar, social activities like clubs or sports or something that you do.
Do people use dating apps?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it seen as a bad thing?
Not really. I mean, there's always people that use dating apps just to hook up, but I think I did meet some people before from Germany that actually met like long-term relationships on dating apps.
Woher kommst du in Deutschland? Mettbrötchen? Kommst du aus Köln?
Nein,
Na, wo ist man Mettbrötchen?
schon im Norden. Denke ich mal. Du kommst auch aus Deutschland?
Nein, ich komme aus Portugal.
Oh, woher kannst du so gut Deutsch?
Ich bin zu einer deutschen Schule gegangen, ja. In Portugal, ja, deutsche Auslandsschule.
Okay. Nee, aber nicht aus Köln, weiter.
Weiter Norden? Okay. Ich fand die Pickup-Lines, die waren schon gut. Ich hatte die nie gehört.
Okay. Das waren so meine 2 Favorites, die ich so gefunden habe.
Dieses eine von soll ich noch mal vorbeilaufen, das war schon lustig. Aber ich denke, das ist ein gutes Ding. Jetzt hast du die gelernt, jetzt kannst du die auch nutzen. Ja, nice.
Okay. No. Because he was pretending like, oh, northern European country, maybe it's Scandinavia. And I'm like, got tricked a little. Very good. Fluent. Very fluent. I was very surprised. He sounds like a German.
Ah, that's really kind, thank you. I think maybe From what I know, Germans tend to be very ironic. They're trying to be very funny and not really that serious.
Yeah, but also I picked them because I like them.
Okay.
It's not pickup lines that men have used on me.
So I heard that there's some stereotypes. People say that German people are not so affectionate, that they don't love that much, or at least they don't show it through words. Do you think it's true?
Really don't know where this is coming from. I think we are very loving, but there's also people that are not that good at showing it, that's true.
And I think it's not true at all.
German is a very poetic language too.
Yeah, I mean the best writers came from Germany.
Right? They're all dead already, but you know, at some point.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm still a little bit nervous because you never know what to expect, and I never know how they're gonna react when I speak their language, but it's been fun, yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Could you introduce yourself in your own language?
My name is Lauren. I'm 25 and I work as a model here.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so this language I understand very easily. It's English, of course. The other girls came from different countries and it was always a challenge to try and understand them. But this one seems, I think I'm gonna have a good time. I think it's gonna be easier. Can you guess where I'm from? Based off by looks and maybe by language, I guess?
Somewhere Latin.
Oh, that's a really good guess.
Just from the way you look, I mean, you speak perfect English too, so maybe Brazil?
It's not Brazil, but same language as Brazil.
Portugal?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You're from the States?
Yeah.
Right? Can you teach me some flirting lines used in the States?
These are a little bit cringy. Are you a magician? Because when I'm with you, everyone else just disappears.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you have another one that you can show me?
This one works better if we're like closer. Are you tired? I can hold your hands for you.
Oh, that's a good one. Probably the best pickup line.
I love to be funny.
Which state are you from?
I'm from Hawaii.
That's awesome. I've never met anyone from Hawaii. Flirting in Hawaii is different from other places in the world, or like from other states?
Oh, it's very different. I would actually never approach someone like this in Hawaii.
Really?
There's like a kind of language that we speak in Hawaii, kind of like English. It's called Pidgin, and it's just a lot more slang. It would be much more chill.
Okay, but I've never heard Pidgin, you said it's
Yeah, Pidgin.
So in your country, and more specifically in Hawaii, how do people meet each other? How do people meet their partners?
In Hawaii, everyone kind of knows each other. It's like small. So I would say if you're looking to date someone that you don't know, dating apps.
Oh, that's interesting because other people told me that dating apps, people don't really use them to meet partners in their countries. It's more like for hookups.
It depends on what app you use.
Oh, really?
In America. Like Tinder is strictly hookups, I would say.
So what would you do in your country on a first date? Where would you go? Is there something in specific that you would eat?
Like dinner and drinks, like really casual. Maybe if you want to be a little more exciting, like go to the beach.
Ooh, that seems very Hawaiian.
It is very Hawaiian. Best place to like talk and get to know each other. Like a paradise.
Okay, do you think it's appealing when a guy speaks multiple languages, or like does he get extra points if he's on a date with you and he knows how to speak other languages?
I think that's definitely a plus. It means you're cultured and worldly and intelligent too. So I think that would be more points for you.
Ooh, nice. Portuguese can be very romantic as well because we have a lot of love words.
If you could say one sentence in Portuguese.
There's a very famous word. There is no translation for it. It's called saudade, like the feeling of longing for something that has once been there but it isn't anymore.
That's beautiful actually. I like that.
Thank you so much. It was really nice.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Could you introduce yourself in your language?
Oi, tudo bom? Meu nome é Ana. Vou fazer 29 anos e eu moro aqui já fazem 7 anos.
Okay, I'm calling it now. I think it's Spanish. I think you said hola in the beginning, the first word, so I think it's probably Spanish.
I'll take that.
So can you teach me some flirting lines that people use in your country?
I will try. I'm not sure if people actually use those like seriously.
More as a joke?
Yeah, because we're big jokesters. Você gosta de Todd? Porque você pode ser todinho meu.
Super cheesy. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I can keep going.
Really?
Você acredita em amor à primeira vista ou precisa que eu passe aqui de novo?
This one wasn't as cheesy, I think. Maybe more serious. How do people meet their partners in your country?
I would say mostly like through friends, or like if you're going to school, you meet them at school or at work. We don't really have a culture of like blind dating. That's not really a thing. These days, I would say that apps are also getting way more popular. Like my brother, for example, got married with somebody who he met on Tinder.
No way,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah. And is it seen as a bad thing, dating apps?
I do think people still see it as more as a casual thing, more than serious dating, but not necessarily bad.
Okay, that's interesting because I come from a country where views on these types of things are still kind of traditional, and people feel like if you meet someone there, it's impossible for it to be a genuine connection. So yeah, that's curious.
Maybe I have a different perception just because I have that example in my family.
Ok. Qual é a tua comida favorita?
Je sais pas, j'aime bien tout. Je peux tout manger. Mais si on parle oh ben voilà quoi, mais dont je peux pas parler en français, je t'oublie. Mais j'aime bien, tu connais feijoada?
Ah oui, bien sûr. Il y a deux versions. Il y a de versions portugaises et de versions brésiliennes.
Ah oui?
Oui.
Oh, je savais pas qu'il y avait une version portugaise, je connais pas.
C'est très similaire, mais c'est différent. Oui. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Not gonna lie. I was very surprised. I thought like, oh, they got me. Wow, your French is very fluent. That's crazy.
I don't really use it these days, so yeah, it's not the best.
That's good. Wow, how did you learn it?
I lived in Switzerland as a kid for like 2-3 years, so I went to French school.
How did you feel when I said I thought you were from Spain?
There's no way. There's no way. This doesn't sound like Spanish at all.
Yeah, I had to say that on purpose, specifically.
Right. And I even said oi at the beginning, but he said hola. I was like, he's pushing it.
Yeah, can you tell me what languages you speak?
So I speak English, obviously, Portuguese, I speak French, as you have seen, Korean,
Wow.
German and Spanish.
Wow, that's a lot. You grew up in the French part of Switzerland?
Yes, but I started learning it there, and then when I moved back to Brazil, I went to a German school, a German high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
In São Paulo.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know that school.
Yeah, and then Spanish, I had to learn it in school in Brazil. But I didn't learn it for long. I learned it for maybe like 6 months.
That's crazy. 6 languages, right?
Yes.
Wow. You should do a whole video with you, like reverse.
Oh, so what languages can you speak?
I speak Portuguese, English, and then French, Spanish, and German. Yeah, so it's kind of similar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I speak Korean, but yeah, I've been living here now, so I understand a little bit, I guess. But you speak Korean, like kind of fluent?
I would say I get by. It depends on the context, but if you put me in a debate.
Oh yeah, because that's very specific.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say pickup line in Portuguese. Is there any word?
We say cantada.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
cantada.
funny. So I was surprised to learn a lot of the pickup lines I heard today were new for me.
Did you understand the ones I said?
Yeah. I mean, except the first one.
So Toddy is like a chocolate powder in Brazil, like a really famous brand, but they also have the chocolate milk, which is todinho. So we say, do you like Toddy? Because you can be todinho, which means also
That's
todinho.
so cute. Because that's super specific for your country. That's awesome. Yeah, so in Portugal, I would say people do the casual approach, like, hey, what's your name?
Right. I think most times that's also the case in Brazil. It's just when you want to be funny, or if you're already talking to them a little bit longer and you're just trying to make a joke. I don't think anybody says these seriously.
Yeah. It was really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. That was so interesting. I learned a lot. I learned how to flirt with different people. I wasn't expecting Anna to speak French now. And I think we could have gone on a back and forth between different languages, but it was really interesting and a cool experience for me. I still think the most attractive language is probably Spanish or Portuguese. But Portuguese, the one from Brazil, sounds a little bit nicer. So today I met 5 different girls from different countries, and we talked about dating in their countries, and I learned some new pickup lines. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought. We'll see you next time. Bye!